about the miniaturization in machineries. Myself, Dr. B. Suresh Kumar, Department of Mechanical Engineering. Here, what is machinery? I mean, miniaturization and why we need miniaturization. Okay, why we need miniaturization is the big question with agriculture also. So that today we discuss about agriculture machineries miniaturization. Due to incremental of population, the agriculture land size and shape may be affected because of we have to have produced the higher yields from the smaller lands. But the problem is how the bigger machineries are enter into the smaller farms. Here you see the right side, there are smaller farms available. The bigger machine, how the bigger machines are enter into the small land area, which is the biggest question and the problem available with the today's agriculture land. Okay, then, how do I conduct the analysis? According to yesterday video, the 7 why analysis, I told that how do I ask the question? How do I ask 7 whys? My teacher also suggested what are all the steps available for asking questions. So that I try to answer such question with the aid of FMEA concept. So what are all the subtopics available with the asking the question? First, in the area of planning and preparation. From this area, you started your why question. Okay. After that, structure analysis, then function analysis, failure analysis, risk analysis, optimization. Finally, you may go to results and documentation. What is meant by planning and preparation? We will see. Where do I start my questions? From planning and preparation area onwards, I started to ask questions for creating the solution. In planning and preparation, the first part is large mission. The large mission does not have ability to enter into the smaller fields and smaller corners. And these machines are not suitable for eco-friendly with the smaller lands. For the reason we need a miniaturization in agriculture machineries. Okay, and then I go for structural analysis. Here my question is why I need this much of power sources for operating the machinery. How do I reduce the power requirements? From the structure, I combine all the thing with one prime mover. Here you see the prime mover is IC engine. IC engine is connected to drive shaft. The drive shaft is operates cutter, reel, belt conveyor with the same mechanism is more suitable and more suitable for miniaturization and operating the mini machine. Okay, and then function analysis. Function analysis, the harvester has different part as like reel. Reel is used for drag and cut the paddy stalk and put over the belt conveyor. Then belt conveyor is the second part to take the obtained stalk. Okay. Then thresher. Thresher is beat the obtained paddy to remove the grains from stalk. And then final part is rice collector. Rice collector is used to collect the harvested and beaten grains into the box, which is used to collect the final grains for storing in a storage area. Okay, after that, failure analysis, which is also important. Why I miniaturize, why I need mechanization in agriculture machineries. Here you see the upper left corner, there is a complex form available. The larger machine has difficulty to enter into the fields, so that miniaturization of agriculture harvester is needed. And then lot of waste is produced with the manual operations, so that mechanization is also needed for miniaturization, I mean machineries, so that machines are introduced in agriculture rather than manual operation. Okay, and also the maintenance cost, the previous huge machines are have periodical maintenance cost, more periodical maintenance cost. And also the farmers are collected the machine for rent. The rental cost is also more, so that these are all the failures available with the previous machineries. For the reason, I go for miniaturization of machineries. In fact, lot of risk available for creating the newer one. What are the risk? Price hike of raw materials. Raw materials means the iron, the materials, the tire materials, cutter materials, thresher materials. The cost of raw material for producing the cutter, belt conveyor, thresher, the cost of raw material is huge. How do I reduce the cost, which is the one of the risk? Okay, and then investor interest. How much farmer can invest for their machineries, which is also one of the risk. And then the huge machineries are required skilled labor for operating the mechanism. So skilled labor availability also needed for previous machineries. And then finally, if I produce the newer component means how do I file the patent and how do I publish the patent? These are all the risks available with our newer miniaturized harvester. And then optimization is also playing one of the steps in failure mode effective analysis procedure. What is optimization? I should reduce the cost with the previously introduced machine, and also how do I reduce the manpower for operating the machine and also harvesting the paddy field, and then reduced maintenance. From this machine, we should achieve reduced maintenance, reduced cost, and also reduced manpower, and also it should be portable. These are all the optimization thing available with our invented harvester. And then based on these analysis, the analysis means the planning and the preparation, structure analysis, after that functional analysis, failure analysis, risk analysis, and finally optimization. Based on these investigations, I found a new mission for harvesting. That you see here, the portable harvester we are introduced with the FMEA concept. In previous, the larger machine available, it does not enter into the complex area, so that newer machine is needed for smaller and smaller shape pumps. This machine is help to cutting the straws, and also it feeds to the thresher with the help of belt conveyor. Reels are supports transferring the straws into thresher. Likewise, we made the machine. Okay, after that, okay, so we can giving this product to as lease. Okay, with as like 500 per rupees, 500 per day, excluding fuel. The fuel may be a solar. We can introduce solar panels also into the machine, and we can actuate all the mechanisms with the solar energy. And then we can have valuable feedback, direct customer interaction. I already show this machine it into lot of customers with exhibitions. From the exhibition, I can collect the feedbacks from customers. Okay, then the final step in FMEA is documentation. I prepare the result the documentation with the help of patent office procedures. Okay, I collect the information with the product and also feedback collected from customers. I incorporate the data into the documents, and the same document I submit into the intellectual property rights of India. They published the invention details with their patent application publication. Okay, myself and my students are inventor of this work. Okay, you also try the same procedure for identifying the new machineries with the old machineries through failure mode effective analysis concept. Thank you. If you are having any doubts, you may ask me through comment box. Thank you all.